Pick one: timeline, cost, or features. It's advice I give to every startup, because when you try and lock more than one of them, you try and lock 2 or 3, there's going to be compromises. So let me explain. If you have an upper cost limit, then decide up front, when we hit this budget, that's what we're going to launch with. And there'll be the most amount of features in the quickest time possible, but we launch when we've spent that amount of money. Or you pick a timeline. We have this amount of time. We have a hard deadline of this. And when we get to that deadline, we're going to launch whatever we've got, and we can up and downscale the team to help with the cost management throughout that. But the timeline is a thing that drives the technology. Or features. You go with a set of features. It has to do these things. There is no compromise. And it's going to take as long as it's going to take, and it's going to cost as much as it's going to cost. The second you try to lock in more than one of those things, compromises start to happen. If you say, I want this many features and it has to cost this much money, well, those features might not be achievable for that money. Or the other way around, it's easily achievable, so let's just take longer and charge more. So you have to pick one. And the compromises that happen if you pick more than one, they happen in the places you don't see. So the app might still work, your technology might still work, you might be able to log in. What happens when you want to try and change a feature and realize that some of the code you've done is incompatible? What happens when you want to update something, but you don't have unit testing in, so you're trying to fix something that's breaking other things and you have no quick way of testing? Compromises happen outside of your line of sight, and that often is in the code. That's not acceptable. So the general rule is pick one. Timeline, cost, features, stick to that. And the team that's building it, trust them to guide you through that process.